everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got some 1961 baseball this morning. It's supposed to be a rainy day here in Maryland, so we'll play some ball here. Let's look at the starting lineups here for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the Dodgers take on Milwaukee Braves in the second game of a three-game series. Leading off, playing third is Jim Gillum. Batting second, playing second, Charlie Neal. Batting third, playing left, is Tommy Davis. Batting fourth, playing right, is Frank Howard. Batting fifth, playing center, is Don Detmer. Playing first, batting sixth, Gil Hodges. Batting seventh, playing short, Charlie Smith. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Rose Bohr. And on the mound, batting ninth, is Stan Williams. And let's look at the Braves starting lineup. Leading off, playing right field is Lee May. Batting second, playing second, Frank Boland. Batting third, playing third, Eddie Matthews. Batting fourth, playing center, Hank Aaron. Batting fifth, playing first, Joe Adcock. Hey, Sean D., how are you? Batting sixth, playing left field is Mel Roach. Batting seventh, playing short is McMillan. And doing the catching and batting eighth, Charlie Lowe. And on the mound for the Braves, batting ninth is Warren Spahn. Let's get down to the Milwaukee County Stadium and get this ball game underway. Glad to hear it, buddy. And here we go with the first pitch to Gillum. And it is a fly out to Roach out there in left field, one down. Comes Charlie Neal up the bat. And they walk Charlie. He trots down the first rather. And all right, man on first. Now we got Tommy Davis up the bat. Let's see what he does here. Oh, that's not good. If you're a Braves fan, that's a single in the right, runner to third. So now they got first and third with only one out. Braves will play back for the double play as Frank Howard comes up the bat. And 13, that's a 40. And runner out at home, other to the second, double steal. We're going to ignore that strike one. There's no way they're going to do a double steal here. And a 21. And they strike Frank out. 2 down. And can Dittmer drive in the go-ahead run here? A 51, he might just do it. Single over short, runner scores, other the third. So the Dodgers take a early 1-0 lead here. And we still got first and third for Gil Hodges up now. And a 42, and he strikes Gil out, but not until the Dodgers get one. Take a 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the first. Braves get their chance to tie it up. Okay, bud. Sounds good. And lead off the bottom of the first is Lee May. And a 36. That's going to be a pop up to second. Pops him up, excuse me. And we got one down here in the first. And now comes Frank. 62. That's going to be a fly out to right field. Howard's got that. 2 down. And here comes Eddie Matthews. And they walk Matthews. Brings up Hammer and Hank Aaron. Runner on first. 2 down. And he's going to pop that one up to the catcher. And that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. And it's 1-0 Dodgers. As we go to the top of the second, Charlie Smith will lead it off for the Dodgers. Got the bottom of the order. And due up. And Charlie squares this one up. And I'll say he does. That ball is back, and gone over the right field fence. Home run by Charlie Smith. Gives the Dodgers a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second. Rosemore's up. See what old Gabby can do. And he's going to pop up to fly out to center field, deep to center field. Looks like Spahn's off his game today. See if he can settle down here. Here comes the pitcher. Williams is up now. And 12, he's going to hit that ball down to Matthews at third. He fires across the diamond. That's 2 down. That'll bring up the top of the lineup. That'll be Gillum up now. And he's going to single in the left field right over the shortstop's head. Left field, rather. So you got a runner on first now for Neal. And a 35. That's going to be a wild pitch by Warren. Runner down the second. And here's the 1-0 pitch to Warren, and he's going to belt that ball in the right field. That wild pitch is going to cost Spahn because the run is going to score. And that makes it 3-0 Dodgers. Runner on first for Tommy Davis. And a 23, he's going to hit that ball down the second. And he'll fire over the McMillan covering at second. Go the short way for the third out. But the Dodgers score 2 with the home run by Smith. And then the RBI single by Tommy Davis. And due up to lead off the second for the Braves is Joe Adcock. And he's going to pop up to the third baseman. Gillum's got that. Here comes Mel Roach. And a 46, he's going to hit that ball down to Gillum. Gillum's going to fire over the first for the second out. And here comes the Mac, 2 outs, nobody on. And he's going to hit that ball down the short. And Smith's up with it, fires it over the first for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Braves here in the second. As we go to the top of the third, Frank Howard to lead it off for the Dodgers. And 9, he's going to single in the left. Like I say, Spahn don't have his good stuff today. That's for sure. These Dodgers is all over him. Alrighty, lead runner on for Detmer. What can Don do here? And that ball is deep. That ball is back. That ball is gone, folks. Over the left field fence. 2-run homer. Sure. Just like this, this game is getting out of control. It is now 5-0 Dodgers. Here in the top of the third. Here comes Gil Hodges. Up the bat, nobody out. Nobody on after the home run. And that ball is deep. That ball is back. And another home run. This time over right field. Shoo, back-to-back jacks. Warren Spahn's out there shaking his head. They go out to talk to Warren to try to settle him down as it's now 6-0 Dodgers. And here comes Charlie Smith, that is. And he walks Charlie. No, he don't. 2 balls, no strikes on Charlie. Got the Z rating. He comes back to get him to hit the ball down to Eddie. That's the first out of the inning. Warren takes a deep breath and a sigh of relief to get the first one. Here's Rosebore. And he pops that ball up to second for the second out of the inning. And here comes Mr. Williams, the pitcher. Old Stan. And a 35, he strikes Stan out to get the third out. But again, the Dodgers scored 3 on the 2 home runs, the back-to-back jacks, and lead 6-0 here in the bottom of the third. We got Charlie Lowe up, and then it'll be Spahn in the top of the order. We're going to let Spahn bat. Not going to take him out yet. This is 1961, folks. 52. That ball is hit down to third. No, it's not. He's got the X. That's a strikeout. Strikes out Charlie. All righty, here comes Warren. Not a bad hitting pitcher. And matter of fact, he's going to pop up the third. 2 down. Go back to the top of the order, Lee May. And he's going to walk May. What you want to do if you're a Dodgers fan, walk somebody with a 6-run lead. Here comes Frank. And that ball is squared up. Frank gets a hold of it. And that ball is back. And that wind must be blowing out here in County Stadium because that's a home run to left. Gets the Braves on the board. And it's now 6-2 LA. Here comes Eddie. Up, nobody on. Balls are flying out of the park today, folks. And Eddie's going to pop up the third. Just got under that one. And that's the third out of the inning. But the Braves do get 2 on the Frank Bolin home run and make this a 6-2 game as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the top of the lineup. Gillum's up. And Warren has a 2-ball no count on Gillum. And he comes back to get him. He hits that ball right back to Warren. Warren up with it, fires over the Joe for the first out of the inning. I think that's the first inning the leadoff runner hasn't gotten on. Maybe that's a good sign now. Here comes Charlie Neal. 61, and that's going to be hit down the third, I believe. Yep, hit down the third. Matthews has got that. 2 down here, 2 quick outs. Here comes Tommy Davis, and Tommy is going to fly out the center. So Warren has his first 1, 2, 3 inning. As we go to the fourth, see if the Braves can add on a few more and make this a ball game here. We got Aaron, Adcock, and Roach due up in the bottom of the fourth. And they walk Hank. Put Hank on. Brings up Joe. Joe's hitting like 400 this year. He's dropped down to 396. And how many home runs has he got this year so far? Only the 1 home run now. So here comes Joe with Hank on at first. And he's going to fly out the left field for the first out of the inning. And Hank will stay put. 1 down. Mel Roach is up. And Mel's going to fly out to Tommy Davis out in left field also. 2 down. Comes McMillan up. And a 9. And that ball's going to be hit down the third. He fires. That'll end the inning, so the lead-off walk doesn't come back to hurt him. And you get the next 3 out. So we go to the top of the 5th. And it's still 6-2 Dodgers. Frank Howard will do the lead off. And 13-40. That is a foul ball. Strike 1. And now it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Frank. And Frank flies out to center field. Hank's got that. 1 down here in the 5th. Detmer up. And a 36. He's going to pop that ball up a mile high. And who's got that one? That's going to be the second baseman. Bowen's got that pop up. Calls everybody off. 2 down. And here comes Gill. And Gill promptly hits that ball in the center field for a base hit. Alrighty, runner on first for Charlie. And Charlie's already had a homer in this game, so you got to be careful with him. And that ball is squared up. Let's see if Charlie can hit his, what would that be, his 3rd home run of the year. 63, a 6. No, that ball is back. Not back far enough, though. It's a double down the line at 3rd. And with 2 outs, Gill's going to score. That makes it 7-2 Dodgers with a runner on second now with 2 outs. Here comes Gabby. Roseburg, the catcher. 56, that's a 34. And that ball's popped up to second. And that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers add another run. The Braves couldn't afford to give up, making it 7-2. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Charlie. 36. He pops that ball up to second for the first out of the inning. And since Charlie didn't get on, we're going to let Warren pitch at least into the 6th inning. Might take him out after that. We're not going to burn our bullpen up with a 7-2 ball game. And he flies out the left, Tommy Davis. Here comes Lee May up. 26. He's going to fly out the right to Frank Howard to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. Williams is due up. Heck, he's only hit he's given up is that home run. A one-hitter, folks. A one-hitter by Williams. So he's definitely staying in the game. We're not pinch hitting for him. 32, he strikes him out. Is that Warren's first strikeout of the game here? I won't tell you on this screen. Gotta look down here. 4th strikeout. Here comes Gillum. 62. He's going to fly out to May over there and right. 2 down. And it brings up Charlie Neal, second baseman. And a 62, he strikes Charlie out. And that'll probably be Spahn's last batter. Alrighty, we go to the bottom of the 6th. 7-2. Here comes Bowling. And a 35, that's going to be ball 1. And a 15, he's going to hit that ball into center field for a leadoff single. Nice way to start the inning for the Braves. Brings up Eddie. See what Mr. Matthews can do. And that ball is back, and gone over the right center field fence. Sure. He's only given up 3 hits today. 2 of them's home runs, folks. That makes it a 7-4 ball game. Here comes Hammer and Hank. Let's see if he can keep this up here. That might get the bullpen stirring. The Dodgers ain't got much of a bullpen. Only a 4-man bullpen right now. So they'll be getting up. Got a bunch of righties. So they'll get Larry Sherry up there in the bullpen. Nobody on for Hank now. Like I say, 7-4 ball game. And a 36. He walks Hank. So we'll let him pitch to Joe here. If he can't get Joe out, then we'll go to Larry in the bullpen. Here comes Joe Adcox. And a 21. He strikes Joe out. That's 1 down here for the Braves. Here comes Mel Roach. And he's going to foul out to the catcher here. That'll make 2 outs. All righty. Let's see if McMillan can keep this inning alive here for the Braves. A 62. No, he strikes out Mac. And that'll end the 6th. But the Braves do score 2 on the home run by Eddie. And cut the lead to 7-4 as we go to the top of the 7th. Tommy Davis due up. Like I say, we are going to bring somebody in for Warren, even though he's due. Well, maybe we won't. He's due up second. Let's see if he can get due up second. 44, and that's a fly out to center. 1 down. Here comes Mr. Howard. And a 14, he's going to fly out the left. 2 down. And here comes Detmer. A 32, and he's going to hit that ball down to second. Frank's up with it. Fires over the Joe at first. And Warren gets out of the 7th. And this definitely was his last inning. So like I say, he's due up second. We make it to the 7th inning stretch, folks. as I take a drink here. All righty. Here we go. Charlie due up against Williams. If anybody gets on, Larry's going to be coming in the game here. Now 51, and right away he walks Charlie. So who are we going to pitch hit for? Warren here. As Warren comes out of the game with a runner on first. And we'll bring up Covington here. Where's Covington at? Do it this way. Just do Cove. Covington ain't active anymore. Let's see here. I didn't check the active list here. That looks like all pitchers. I don't want pitchers. I want a pitch hitter. I want a pitch hitter here. Okay. Let's go with Al then. Al Spangler will bring Al up. Where's Mr. Al at? Darn it. What'd you do, lock up on me? Did it lock up on me? No, there it goes. Come on now, let me pitch hit for Warren here. There's Al, last one on the list, of course. All righty, here comes Al. Like I say, Larry Shirley's coming in the pitch for Williams. Go over here and make a pitching change for the Dodgers. Shirley. There's Larry. All righty. Nobody out. Here comes Spangler. And a 42 against Larry. Larry's going to walk him. The wheels are starting to come off here for the Dodgers. Up by 3, and they walk. A lead off and the second batter to bring up the tying run here. Runners on first and second. And the tying run is Lee May. Here we go. Nobody out, folks. 46 and a 12. That's going to be batter safe at first, runner out at second, and the other to third on a 6-4 put out. Lee was way too fast for him to get him at first. We got first and third for Mr. Frank Bolin up here. And I think we're going to do a little hit and run here. Try to stay out of the double play. Don't need a double play here with Matthews and Aaron up. 56, that's a 34, and guess what? He lines into a double play. Yes, he does. The old 6-4, 6-3 line out double play. Yep, so that didn't work out, folks. Now we need a pitcher here for Warren. We'll bring in McKenzie here from the bullpen. Mac. There's Ken. Bring him in here. So the Dodgers get out of that situation pretty easy. And we go to the top of the eighth. Dodgers up by 3, 7-4. Gil Hodges to lead it off. And here's the pitch to Gil. A 42. He strikes him out. One. Comes Charlie Smith. A 65. He's going to pop that out in foul territory. To Charlie. Behind the plate, he makes the play. That's 2 outs. Here comes Roseburg. A 43. He's going to hit that ball back to Mac. Mac fires it over to first for a 3 up and 3 down inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. We got Eddie Matthews due up since Bolin hit into that double play that ended the inning. A 42, and they walk Eddie. Here comes Hank Aaron up. See if Hank Aaron can take advantage of this. And that's going to get the bullpen up for the Dodgers. And Peronoski's getting up. They're not going to wait around here. The tying run gets to the plate. You'll be seeing Ron in the game. Shirley's due to lead off. They like to get through the 8th with him. Here comes Hank Aaron. A 16. That's a 28. And that is out at first. Runner to second. Only play was there. Eddie made his way down the line pretty good. Smith fires over to first. You got Matthews on second for Joe Adcox. Can he drive him in? A 62. He strikes him out for 2 down here in the 8th. All righty, here comes Mel Roach up the bat. A 15, and he walks Mel and leaves McMillan up. I know I said we was going to take him out, but we'll let him pitch to Mac here. So 2 outs. 42. That's a 23. Runner steals third. How about that? Eddie Matthews takes off and steals third. Oh, wait a second. Let's get the right base situation. First and second of 23. First on air on the pitcher. Sorry about that. And the bases are full. And that will end the game for Mr. Cherry. And Ron will come in now with bases loaded. 2 down. He'll just have to bat. Alrighty, Peronowski comes in the game. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 7-4 ball game. Here's Charlie. And a 53's a 20. And hit by pitch. Oh, it's Ron doing. Nails him. Hit by pitch. Alrighty. Bases are still loaded. We'll pitch hit for Mac here. Who are we going to bring in for Mac? We're going to bring in Felix the Cat. I think that's who we'll bring in. The pitch hit. Bases loaded. Let's see here. Let's bring in Felix here. Felix is going to come in and pitch it. Bases loaded. Okay, it's now 7-5. Here's the pitch from Ron. A 51, and he walks him. Jeez, you Pete's. He walks in a run with the bases loaded here. Sure. Brings up Lee May. Still bases loaded. 7-6 ball game. Can May give the Braves the lead here with a single? Here we go. And he squares it. He's going to do more than get a single here, folks. I think he squares this one up against Ron Perinoski. A 13. That's a 6. And that is a double in the left field. And that's going to score all 3 runners. And the wheels just fell off the cart for the Dodgers here in the bottom of the 8th. And that clears the bases, folks. Sure. A hit batter, a walk, and now a double. And now all of a sudden it's 9-7 Braves. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. Oh, exactly. He sure did give it up. How you guys doing, Tim and Grandel? Yeah, sure. All righty, here comes Frank up now with a runner on second. 52. He's going to hit that ball down the third. No, he's not. Perinoski's got the Y symbol, so he strikes him out to end the inning. But the Braves score 5 and take a 9-7 lead going into the 9th. And we'll bring in Mac. Old Don. Have him come in to close this game out, hopefully. And now we will have to pitch it for Perinoski. I didn't plan on doing that. Yeah, I thought the Dodgers would still have the lead and let him bat. All righty, we'll pitch hit for him. Who's going to come in and pitch hit here? We'll bring up Full Moon, Wally Moon. We'll come in to pitch hit. There's Wally. Have him pitch hit here. Nobody on lead off this inning. Top of the 9th, a 64. And look at this. Here comes more trouble. Don can't find the strike zone. He walks Moon. Not what you want here. These bullpens are leaving these teams down. Braves are up by 2. Tying runs at the plate and Gillum. 26. That ball's hit back to the pitcher. And he strikes him out, rather. He's got the walk quality. Strike out, one out here in the ninth. Here comes Neil, Charlie, and an 8. And that is going to be hit down the first. Only play is to the pitcher covering first. 2 outs, runner on second. Of course, that run don't mean nothing. It's the guy at the plate here, and Tommy Davis. So you got to worry about. And a 43. That ball is hit back to the pitcher. He fires over the first to end this game, folks. What a wild finish here in Milwaukee, as the Braves come back to win 9-7. Let's take a look at the box score here. Milwaukee wins a tight contest. Yeah, big win for Milwaukee as they benefit from Lee May Tomley hitting, going 1 for 4 with a walk, a double, and 3 RBIs. Let's look at the line score. 7 runs, 10 hits on 1 error. And the Braves 9 runs on only 4 hits. Let's look at the pitchers here. How many walks did the Dodgers give up? Like I say, Williams pitched a hell of a game. Just gave up those 2 home runs. That's how the Braves scored all 4 of them. Yeah. And then Sherry with 3 runs being scored thanks to Paranasi coming in the game and blowing all that up. Yeah, sure. How did they get unearned runs there? There was no error in that inning. These runs should all be earned. Yeah, we're going to have to change that. All those runs should be earned. Let's change that. Oh, that's right. Sherry had an error. There's the error. All righty. Sherry had an error in that inning. Forgot about that. Yeah. So all those runs was unearned. Sure. All righty, folks. Let's do some fast drive, fast score with the National League here. We won't do the American League. We'll do the National League there. We'll do the Giants and the Cubs, see what the score of this game is. Then we'll look at the standings for the National League. And the Cubbies win 6-2. Giants had 2 runs on 8 hits. Cubbies 6 runs on 8 hits and an error. And the Phillies travel to Cincinnati. Let's watch this game play out. And Tony Kerr is inactive for the Phillies, so we'll have to go activate him. Alrighty. Kerr, make him active. And we'll go back to the ball game and see what happens here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And the Phils win 4-2. 4 runs on 2 hits. The Reds had 2 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. So I assume those errors played a big part of that. So let's look at the box score here. They scored 2 in the 6th and 2 in the 4th. Let's see what happened here in this scoring card here in the 4th and the 6th. A walk, and then a big home run. Yeah. In the 6th there. And the same thing, a walk and a home run in the 4th. That's how they got her done. Alrighty, last National League game of the day is between the Pirates and the Cardinals in St. Louis. And the Pirates win. Close ball game, 7-6. 7 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. And the Cardinals 6 runs on 6 hits and no errors. Let's go look at the standings here now for the National League. And you got the Cubbies leading the National League by half a game over the Reds. The Giants are 1 game back. The Braves are 2 games back along with St. Louis. Pittsburgh's 4.5 back. Dodgers are 6. And the Philadelphia Phillies is holding the rest of the league up with being 8 games back. Alrighty, I want to thank P-Jet for stopping by. Yeah, I'm up early is right, P-Jet. Couldn't sleep, so I figured might as well play some ball, and it's supposed to rain here all day, so I'm probably going to clean this mess up and do the May 3rd here. We'll look at the schedule. Do the May 3rd Yankee game here. Yankees against the Twins. Probably do that game next here on the channel. Might even do some racing here today. So, like I say, I want to thank P-Jet for stopping by, Grandel and Tim, and Sean D for stopping by. Like I say, give me a few minutes here, maybe a half hour or so, and we'll be back at it with some Yankees baseball in 1961. Until then, y'all take care. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders, and when you're way out of Milwaukee, hit that like button and leave some comments. And like I say, y'all take care. See you in maybe a half an hour.